Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's topic is we will convert an HTML website or a HTML template into WordPress site. Now in lesson number 8 of HTML, we managed to create this site. Now in today's lesson, what we will do is we will actually transfer this HTML template or HTML website into a WordPress site. Now to do that, we'll have to actually install WordPress on our XAMPP server. Let me tell you in English. Okay, in English lesson number 1, we actually have installed the XAMPP server on our computer and we had downloaded and installed WordPress in lesson number 1. So what we will do is we will actually create, if you haven't done it already, you have to actually install XAMPP server and install a fresh WordPress on your XAMPP server to actually start converting an HTML website into a WordPress site. Now an HTML website can be created by you, or you can actually buy an HTML template, and then after buying you can, or there are free templates as well available on internet, so you can actually get one of those free HTML templates and then you can easily convert those HTML templates into a WordPress. So let us start the process. As I told you, you have to actually configure XAMPP server and you have to install WordPress on your computer, and after doing that, then in the next step we will start converting our HTML site into WordPress. Now let me give you a brief introduction of my HTML that I am using. You can see we have the header portion, logo, social media icons, the menu, we have the slider in our HTML, and these images and a footer. Now after configuring the XAMPP server actually on our computer, we will actually go for this process. Now in the first step, we will log into our WordPress site. This is the URL of my site, and this WP admin is the URL from where you can log into your dashboard of the WordPress. Let it load. Okay, the login page is loaded. Now we'll give the username and the password and click login. Now my WordPress is logged in. The first step would be to install a new theme. As you can see, the first step is to install a theme on your WordPress. Now I will install a new theme. To install a theme, we have to go for appearance and themes. From here we will go for any WordPress default theme. As I told you, I actually prefer to use 2012 because the structure of that 2012 is very clear. So we actually, I myself actually use the 2012 theme for these sort of customizations of WordPress. Now I will click on add new. Here I will search for 2012. As I told you that it looks very simple, but for me and for the basically HTML to WordPress conversion, this theme is the perfect choice for me. You can use any other theme as well, but I actually prefer to use this 2012. Now I am activating this theme. Now the theme is activated and installed. I can go for site page. Now this is the look of my theme, because I am already working on this one, that's why it has many pages already. So let me remove all these pages and then start from scratch on this one. Okay, I have cleared the menus and everything that was already available on the theme. Now this is the default or the blank look of the theme. Now we'll start working to make our HTML a WordPress site. The purpose of actually converting our HTML into WordPress site is that the content and everything else can be controlled from the WP admin or the dashboard of the website. So it becomes very easy actually to manage or to change. For example, if you want to change this banner, you can easily change this image, you can easily change this content, whatever you want to change. So anything available on the site can be easily changed or managed from this admin dashboard. So that's why we actually prefer not to use the HTML directly, but we always try to convert the HTML template into WordPress, and then we actually use it for our website. Now let's see. As I told you, a website can have 3 or 4 portions. Let's divide this website, our HTML template, into those portions and then start working to make those portions. Now first of all, as you can see, this top portion of the site, this is called header. And in a WordPress theme, this part of the website, in WordPress actually 2012 theme, this part of the web page is available in header.php. So this is the header of the site and it is available in the header.php. Then sometimes, or on our choice, this banner or this slider can be made the part of the header.php, or we can make it the part of the page from this point to this point. This is called the slider or the banner, and we can make it the part of the header, or on our choice we can make it the part of the home page. But in this scenario, as we can see, because this is not available, the slider is not available on all the pages, so we will not make it the part of the header.php or header of the site. But if it is available on all the pages, then we can make this slider part of header. Then the next portion, this is called, from this point onwards, this is called the content or main portion of the website. In this scenario, as you can see, this bar is not also the part of the inner pages, so we will actually include this top bar in the home page template, not in header.php. Now this part will be the main part of the website, home page, and then we'll come to this bottom part. This bottom part is, let me reduce the resolution so you can see everything clearly. Now this is the last part of the website, is called the footer. Now header and the footer of the website is available on all the pages. Now we will see if this block of the page is available on all the pages, then we will make it the part of footer. Otherwise we will not make it the part of the footer. Now because we can see that this block over this footer portion is available in all the pages, so that's why we will make this block the part of the footer. So in simple, this website that we are going to convert into WordPress has 4 main portions. Number 1, header. Number 2, this slider. Number 3, this main portion. This main portion includes this block, this second block, this block, and that's it. And the last part of the website is the footer, and this will be this part of the website. Now we will start transferring our site and files one by one to our WordPress theme. This is the site HTML that is available, this one. So we will actually start moving this JS files, these images, these CSS to our theme first, our WordPress theme that is newly installed, and then afterwards we can do different stuff. Before that, I will actually prefer to rename this style.css to something else, but fine for now. We'll see if it is really required in the next step. Okay, now these are the files of my HTML page. Now I'll copy these files, these folders, and go to my newly installed theme. The theme that I have recently installed is basically, this is my website, www in WAMP, www first project is the name of my website, then here in WP content themes, and here is this 2012 that I have recently installed. I will go inside this theme and I will paste the newly copied files. Now it is asking me if I want to overwrite everything. Yes, I have overwritten. Okay, now overwritten means the files that I had and the files that the theme already have, these folders now contain both of them. Now the CSS contains this my style sheet or CSS and other files as well, and the basic style sheet of the website is available here, of the theme. Basically the WordPress theme is available here, and my CSS file is basically this one. Now my files has been successfully copied. Now I will actually go for the structural change in my WordPress. Now, as I told you, this top part of the site is the header, and this part is actually available in header.php. So we will go for header.php and open this header.php in our text editor. We can open it, code editor. We can open it in Notepad as well, but because I am using Dreamweaver makes it very easy to see the code and understand different portions of the code. That's why I basically use Dreamweaver. You can actually use Notepad as well, that is no issue. Okay, here is my WordPress theme header.php file. Now up till this portion everything will remain as it is. This is the most important file that is in header.php, which is wp head. This actually includes all the plugin files, means the files that are required by the plugin are included using this function. So this function is very important, the most important thing in this header.php. Then we have actually this thing. This is the page div that is starting from here and it will close in the footer. That is my header portion. This is my navigation. Navigation means main menu, because I have my own main menu. Okay, now let me start from this index.html. This is my HTML file. Now as I can see, this is the div header, this is body tag, this is the header tag, inner logo is here, the social icons. Up till here is the portion, up till this point is the portion which is this one, this portion. So we'll go and copy this portion from here. I'm copying everything from here and pasting it in my header.php file. Just drop it down. Okay, so I'm actually removing this page div and pasting my header portion of the HTML into my file, and this has this menu as well. This is the menu actually, and under that we have the old portion of the WordPress that was in header.php. So we will actually remove this header tag as well. We will remove this H group. I was actually interested in keeping this navigation. So this navigation is the menu of the WordPress, and I was actually interested in keeping that one so that my menu is dynamic, so that we can handle the menu from the menu portion of this WordPress theme. For example, here is my menu portion of the WordPress. So I actually want to handle this many of my HTML website through this portion, so that's why I actually want to keep this one. Even I will not actually keep it here, I will cut it from here and move it into this menu portion, this menu div. I will replace my menu div with this nav tag of the header.php. Now here we are. Let me check all the tags. Now this is the inner tag is closed properly. The header div, this is closed properly, fine. Now this, all my header has been brought into this header.php, removing the space between them, and this is the main div that will be there is starting at the end of the header.php, and this will contain the main part of the website. Okay, now HTML is brought into my website. Now I have to bring in these files. For example, in lesson number 8 of HTML, we actually made this slider of our website, and these three files are brought for the slider, the BX slider. This code is also the part of the BX slider, and this is my style sheet which I am using in my HTML part of my website. So I'll copy this style sheet link, copy and paste it in my header.php. This is important to make my HTML look proper. So this file is included in my style sheet, in my header.php. Now these three files will be brought, and also this one. I'm copying everything from here and I'm bringing it to my header.php file of the website. Here we are. Okay, now all the files has been brought in my header.php. Now I have to actually give the paths here, correct paths here. So to make the paths, I have to use a PHP function. So that will be start of the PHP blog info, and here we are, and slash, this is template underscore directory, slash css slash style.css. now this is the address of my style sheet that has been brought to my this theme. For example, let me tell you how this path will work. So it says my style.css is in, first of all, blog info template directory. Template directory means it will brought us to this template directory. Here we have this one. This is my template directory 2012 up till 2012. So www first project, wv content, themes, and 2012. This is actually brought by blog info template directory. After that, I'm saying that my style sheet is in CSS and CSS folder, and the name of the style sheet is style.css. Now I can see the file is in CSS folder and the name of the file is style.css. Now this style.css, my style.css is successfully brought into my header.php. Now the same treatment will be done to these other files. For example, this is the other CSS file that is part of my HTML. Now let me see if it is in this folder or not. Now this is also in CSS folder, this file. Now what I will do is I'll copy this blog info template directory from here and I'll paste it here as well. Now it says come to the theme folder, and within theme folder in the CSS folder we have my bxslider.css file. So this address is made proper. Now this is the third address which says js and jquery.bxslider.js. I will also paste the same code here and with a slash. Now all these three files are successfully brought into my header, and I can say almost my header is complete. I have removed all the previous codes of the header.php. I just kept this menu code, which will bring my menu here. One thing. The second thing that I kept is this header function. This is very important to keep. Actually, I kept all the things, almost everything, but importantly, I have to keep this file, this function call, and I can keep this navigation, and that's it. Now, one important thing to understand at this point is, because I am calling my CSS and the theme has its own CSS. Now, the first time when I will start, or when I will run this theme, I will see that there will be slight confusion between the WordPress theme and my theme. For example, this is the basic look of my theme, and if I refresh here, the look of this one will be can be slightly different. Now, as you can see, looks like almost everything is here. The menu, the dynamic menu is working good. These images are not here. I need to bring these images here as well, and I know that these images are in the images folder, and they are actually available in images folder, but they are not showing. If I click here, these images are in images folder, but they are not showing. So I have to make sure that these images must show. To make these images visible, I will copy this template directory function from here, and I will paste it here. That's it. So the within theme, images folder, and logo.php, this address is made proper. This one, good. This one, and this one, and this one. Okay, now all the images, the paths of the images are given, and you can see these are working fine now. Now the background color of this thing is gray, and the background color of my HTML is white. This is the background color of this area is coming from the theme style sheet. So I need to actually stop this theme color. This must be the background color of the body, I'm sure. So this is the background color of the body. I will actually check this one, and the background color of my body is white as this one. Let me make it okay. Now both the sizes are almost equal. Let me see, the line number is 1709. I have to open this style sheet in my Dreamweaver. You can open it in Notepad as well, but as I told you, go Control G for go, 1709, and here we have the background color. I'm going to remove this background color, and almost my header portion is in place. And here basically the menu is dynamic now. This is coming from the back end. This menu has a background color, but this one doesn't have a background color. So we will have to actually fine tune this menu portion manually to make it look exactly the same as the menu of the HTML. Or second thing we could do is we could actually directly, instead of using that menu, I can bring my static menu here, copy, and here above navigation I can paste my div, and within that menu, because the menu div is giving copy, cut, Control X for cut, and I will remove this. So the outer menu div will, I'm sure, give the background color to this thing. That's it. Good. The background color is there, but these outer lines are actually given by the HTML itself. I can see this navigation has its margin, and this margin top. Now this is it, and this is 590, so I have to go to 590 and remove this. Go. I will remove all the unnecessary things from the theme style.css. Okay, now this one is the borders, top border and the bottom border. So here's the top bottom, here's the bottom border, and it is 1567. You can see, so I'm going for 1567. Here we are. I will remove this top border and bottom border from the theme CSS. Fresh. Okay, now what I can do is I can actually remove this menu padding, or I can remove this anchor padding. I don't know from where this distance is coming. Let me get. Okay, this is anchor and this is li, this is ul, this is div. So maybe this is it. This is the margins, I think. These are the margins of li top. This is the line height, just giving it line height. Anchor as a line height as well. This one. Okay. Now this height was actually given through this anchor tag 1583. I'm going for 1583. I will remove this line height from here, hopefully, and make the color of the anchor. This is the color of the anchor, so I'll make the color of the anchor white because my HTML has white anchor. You can see the anchor is white, not actually white. I'll make it the same color after some time. Okay, now this look is almost appropriate. Now color of this, right click and inspect the color of this anchor. This is the current page where I am right now, and this current page is on, color is on 1641. So I'll go for 1641, and I'll remove this or replace this color with FFF. Now my color of the menu is white. Good. We are almost there. The header is in place. Now we go for the second step. Second step is this portion, the whole, actually from this point to this point will be the part of the content, or you can see this is the part of the page.php, or you can say the custom page template. So we have to create a custom page template for home, and we will place all our code in that home page template. The process of making the custom page template was discussed in lesson number 8 of English tutorial of WordPress. So you can see that how we can make a custom page template. Now I am going to make the custom page template for home. And to make a custom page template for home, what I have to do is I will actually open this page.php. As I told you that this part of the website of the web page is basically the page or the content part of the web page, and this part is available in page.php. So we will go and open the page.php. We will save this page as home page. .php, and this is saved. Now you can see the process in lesson number 8 as well, but you can also actually, I'm doing the same here as well, so you can see it directly here as well. So to make a page template, I have to give the template name, and the template name will be home page template. Okay, and I'll just remove this content. Even I will remove everything from here, and I will bring in my things here. So I'll remove everything from here. This is the sidebar. I will remove the sidebar from here as well, and I will bring this code. Copy. This is my banner in the page template. This is my under banner div. Copy this one. Under banner div is this one. So this one is brought as well. Now I will go for the block, next block, the 3-column block. So I'm copying the HTML from here, copy and pasting it in my homepage template. Save. Then I'll go for the next block, which is the welcome block. I'll copy the block from here and paste it in my custom page template. Next is I am copying this one, services block, from the home page and putting it into my custom page template. And this I think this is the part of this one. This one I'm actually thinking about making it a part of the footer.php, so I'm not bringing it in page.php, and everything else is brought in the custom page template. I'm going to save it and coming here, and I'll click on refresh, and nothing is done. Nothing is done, not done. Anything is not done. Nothing is done. Sorry, because this template has not been assigned to any page. So I'm going for add new pages and add new, and I'm going to give it a name, home page. And here will be our template, the newly created template, which is not showing right now. Homepage template 2012, template name, homepage, must be showing by now. Update, publish, let me see, homepage first, front page, let me see why it's not showing. Okay, it's a minor mistake that the colon has a space here, this one, so it doesn't have any space, and the colon will be directly attached to this one, and you'll see that the page template is now showing here. I'll select this page template, and that's it, and I will click on refresh, and my body part will be fine by now. It's not fine. Let me see. Edit page. This is my home. All pages. Sorry, home page. Good. Mistake from my side. Home page template. Good. I'll view page. Nice. Good. Now this is my, everything is brought here onto the page. No image is showing. As I told you, we have to correct the paths of the images, so we'll do it right now. I'll do it the easiest way. This is my template directory. The images is in template directory, so I am actually going to going for Control F and paste, and copy and paste, cut, and before I of the images. Now I am going for a comprehensive find and replace. So wherever it will find source images / it will replace it with source php blog info template directory / images, replace all. And here we are, all the image links are replaced by that template directory one, and now all the images are showing properly, and the slider is working as well. Good. Okay, almost the whole of my web page is working properly. Now in the next step, I'm going for the footer.php. This last part of the website is the footer.php. Now to make the footer.php, we'll go for the file footer, and as I can say that from this point onwards, the footer portion of the site is starting. So I'm going to copy these all divs from here. Copy. I will open the footer.php. Here I am. Themes. This one. Footer.php here. And I can actually I actually left this main div. It actually starts at header.php. The last statement is the start of the main, so I actually kept it because most of the styles are actually managed through or with reference to this main div, so I kept it in the header. The start of the file is in header.php and the close is in footer.php. So I am keeping this closing of the main div, and afterwards I can remove everything from the footer. But before removing everything, I have to tell you one more thing. Now I am pasting all the HTML that I had, and I can easily remove everything from here. Only thing I have to keep in mind that this is the most important function of the footer, or most important statement of the footer.php. I have to cut it from here, and I will paste it as a part of my code, and I will remove everything else. In short, if you want to remember, you have to keep in mind always that in the header, this WP head is an important file. All the plugins, everything of the WordPress is handled through this, and in the footer, this is an important file. Everything else can be removed or replaced. Everything else, we can do anything with other stuff, but we can't actually remove these two files, one file from header and one file from footer. Now I'm going to save this footer.php, going to refresh, and you will see that my file has this. Actually, all the template has been brought to my, here we are. Now you can see everything is brought here. There is some formatting issues, but these formatting issues, as I told you, that we have two style sheets. One is from WordPress and one is our own style sheet. So that is why this formatting is an issue. So we can solve this issue by removing the conflicting classes of our website and the conflicting classes of the WordPress. This is the style.css. This is my style sheet. I can make it font size 12px 14. Okay, sorry, it's going too big. This is not good. No, this is not right. I have to make a h2 style. I have to make a class for h2 separately. So font size 12px. This is it. Good. And the margin, I give slight bottom margin. Here we are. That's it. Good. And for other stuff, I can actually give the line height. Now here the look is proper. So on 256 of my style sheet, I will actually amend this. Where is my style sheet? So coming here, it's in CSS and style.css. I'm going to open this one, and this actually set 250, I think 256. So I go for 256. number line, and I will place this one. Okay, so I'll place it here. Good. And for h2, this is the new class that I just created. I'll copy this and paste it here as well. Okay, now my footer is looking wonderful. Good. Wonderful. And it's not, wait a second, it's actually not coming. Good. So here we are. Here is some minor issue as well, so I'll go for this thing and I'll fix it as well. Under header, under banner, inner h3. Good. So I'll give it under banner. I'll give slide padding to slide top padding. Good. And bottom padding is already 0. So there's almost here h3. And the button has this top padding. To remove this top padding from here. Good. Okay. 128 and a slide padding here. Margin. Good. That's it. Almost there. 122. Copy row. 122. There's this. Paste. And this one. Copy. 29. Okay. Refresh. Control Shift R for hard refresh. Still not working. That's good. Actually, the padding was not brought. This one I forgot to actually include. So padding. Zero. Here we are. 30. 141. It's a new class. We paste it as a new class. And here, Control Shift R. Good. So these minor CSS issues will be solved, and we can have this file properly running. Okay. Now this is the home page that has been brought here. Now in the next step, what we have to do is actually we have to make this slider dynamic. We have to make these dynamic as well. This is for the time being, okay, the home page, the HTML has been brought into the WordPress, but still then we can't actually handle these things separately. So we have to arrange something to handle them properly from the dashboard. So in the first step, what we will do is we actually made a custom post type slider, and we will brought these images or the sliding images from that custom post type. Also, we will bring this text from the custom post type slider as well, or the slides. We will give it the name slides or something. Then we will make another custom post type which will be called services, and we will actually retrieve these 3 posts of the services custom post type. The featured image, the title of the post, and the content of the services post. So we'll bring these images and the content from the back end. We will create a custom post type whose name is services, and the how to create a custom post type has been discussed here in lesson number 12. If you don't know that, you can actually go on the lesson number 12 and see how to create a custom post type and using that process we will create a custom post type services and bring the services here. This can be the part of the home page. So who we are, welcome to the website. This may be the content of the home page, and we will place actually the content here in our home page blog, and we will extract or retrieve or get this code on our page.php, and that's how that will be made dynamic. And this is the services block as well. I think that the above one is the services 3 post, and this can be something else. Maybe we can make it about us. So it's not services, it can be about. We will make another custom post type called about, and we will bring 3 posts of that about custom post type using WP query into our page. And you know that how we can actually retrieve the information using WP query, and that was discussed in lesson number 12. So we'll use WP query to bring these 3 posts here, and that is how the whole home page will be made dynamic. For now, I think the video is too long, so I'm closing the lesson right here, and tomorrow I will resume it from this point onwards, and I will make custom post types and bring in the content from those custom post types here in my page. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please click like button. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so that you can see the next lessons of this conversion. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.